Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Higurashi 2020, episode 5. Holy shit, last episode was absolutely insane. The whole episode, really, it was the will she, won't she, but not the one you would think, will she, won't she, more like, will she, kill she, will she, won't she, kill she, or kill he, she. Yeah, it was just very scary episode in the sense of just, they kind of just did I would say more like a bait and switch. They really like tricked us hardcore. And I really thought he was gonna get through it. Like, I really thought he actually was just kind of overthinking it. And then it ended up just being a bloodbath, unfortunately. But if you could do that in a 4th episode, how far are they gonna go with this? Where do you even go from there anyway? Like, so much death already. Anyway, I mean, I guess it's just really one death because somehow Keiichi survived because he's still in the bed. That's insane in the first place. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also watch this early and uncut along with all the other reactions I do over on patreon.com/ajrich123. Definitely helps me out, helps the channel out, and let's go ahead and start. Huh. So it just started back from the beginning. Like nothing ever bad happened. When you look at the day like this, everything looks normal, right? Oh, I love game shops, card shops. That is a mischievous smile. It's crazy how everything is just normal again. How do you go from crazy? This show, man. What's that? The game of game of life. Yeah. I always lost. Actually, that's kind of funny he's playing life because he did pretty horrible. Let's be fair, there's a lot of luck involved in these type of games, okay? But actually, it's mostly freaking luck. That's some bullshit. See, I can't even look at her the same way. Like, she's back to acting normal again. So is she suddenly, like, not like that anymore? Weird. Yeah, this guy's got bad luck. As we've seen. Maybe she could help him out. It's luck. It's luck. Yeah, that's a bit exaggerated. Okay, there's one way to do it. Can't be a lot of money. Which his loss will probably be worse, well, than theirs. Okay, that's just weird. Uh-huh. Why could, if you can talk them out of things like this, why couldn't you talk out of, you know, Rika stabbing the crap out of you? You gotta use those talking skills when someone has a knife. That's one way to try, you know, manipulate. It's hard not to notice that there's a drastic difference in ages between all, even though they're all in the same class. It's still kind of weird to get used to, but I know places are like that. The fuck? Probably. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Give it to her. You can tell she wants it. Or maybe she just maybe she just wanted something from him. I guess the way she acts towards him could kind of make sense. Maybe she likes him. The ages in this is so weird. Oh, that's her part-time job? Now she looks older. It's part of their uniform. Huh. Why wouldn't she go to the same school as them? That's kind of weird. She doesn't act. I guess that would make sense. She doesn't really act like MION, but as we saw MION getting a little embarrassed when Keiichi gave her the gift, I thought maybe that's how she would act in that you know, in that type of instance. But a twin, I guess with that type of personality difference, twins can be a bit, you know, a bit different personality wise for sure. So I guess that kind of makes sense. God damn, that's kind of a burn and she ain't even there. Very interesting. But why doesn't she go to the same school? And why hasn't she ever mentioned her before? And why wouldn't he ask that the first thing he would ask, like when he sees her? See, that was the reason why I immediately thought it was her, because... Yeah. Yeah, why didn't you mention her? Oh, maybe it's the same person. Yeah, maybe it is the same person. No, because that wouldn't make sense. Oh no. Last time he was by himself with his family's not there. Bad things happened. Let's not let that happen again. That's super random. How did she know where he lived? Or maybe got it from her. Huh.
それじゃあバイトに行く途中なんで。
しいけどこれ本当に大丈夫なんだろうな。タバスコとかマスタードとか大量に入ってたらうまかったぜ。
See, they do kind of act the same way, though.
そうなんだ。シオンは気が利くね。あらあらミオさん、上機嫌ですわね。もうきっとそのうち
She may be embarrassed.
なりますですよ。なんですのそれ。
食べたら眠くなってきたな。
ケイちゃんってさ、いつも
That's what happens to me every day.
ご飯一粒も残さないっていうか。そうね。ケイチ君って見かけよりずっと優しいんだよ。
See, she's acting so much different now.
僕が真実かもしれないよ。
Yeah, as we could see from the last episode about you.
それはにわかに信じられんが、リカちゃんはただ可愛いだけじゃない気が。
エニミーちゃんだって本当はすっごく女の子らしいよ。
レナ、お前ミオンにいくらもらった
I
んだ
guess people can be a lot different.
部活の部長さんだから特にケイチ君には忘れてほしくないな。
じゃあさ、レナもってことか？
何がかな？
人は見かけによらないって。
He said that so seriously.
見えるかな？
俺の知っている竜宮レナは
Oh, God. You see her from that lens? You could just see the crazy.
だったら嬉しいかな。
何か大会前なのか？
ああ、綿流しはね、毎年6月
So-
の日曜日に。
So the whole thing just restarted then.
リカは綿流しの見ますわ。早く行きましょう、リカ。
Okay, I wouldn't be talking to her at all then. I wouldn't be talking.
それじゃあ今日はこれで解散だね。
Yeah, I wouldn't be talking to Rina at
私も
all.
急がないと。
本当は女の子らしいか。
That was just stupid. That was just stupid. Only gangsters in town? Like, are those the only 3 gangsters in town? Where do they come from?
もう一度だけ言うよ。
Oh, shit. That's a personality shift.
言葉がわからないのかい？うせろって言ってんだよ。
Oh, is that MION, not SHION? Is this everybody in this town fucking crazy? What the hell? Yeah, that's kind of... I mean, the whole thing is strange because they're starting like from the beginning, right? It went back a few days. They're acting like it never happened, obviously, because we see Rina okay. The things I thought were a little strange, and I'm guessing this has got to be some type of theme, like, from this show, because it's more of this, you know, those awkward silences, or just what we got from like the first few episodes where it was just these weird pauses. There wasn't as much of that here. It was more of like when he was talking about they were talking about like people not acting the way they think, or they might be different than the way you think. I thought that was kind of funny because that's the same thing with Rina, because it was like, oh, yeah, she may be a little she may be a bit different, as we saw. And the way the camera like showed her, it was like up close, and it was very ominous to me, the way they did it. And it was acting like he remembered like he remembered that happening, or he was looking, because he never acted that way towards her. I don't know, maybe it was just me. The way he was acting towards her was like he knew that she was that she could, like, her personality could shift or something. She's not the way she's acting, like, because that's pretty much what she straight up said. So it's just very, very odd when they were talking about that. And I'm guessing this is like, that's the way they're trying to, they're purposely trying to relate that, you know, to show you and relate this, because that's what I was getting from that. And they're, you know, talking about that and talking about the way MION acts or whatever. And then at that very last scene, I thought that was because he was going to that place where Shion's supposed to work, right? So I assumed it was Shion because they look the same, but I know they dress differently. Because initially in the middle of the episode, when one of my thoughts was like, oh, maybe she's not maybe they're the same person and she's just acting that way to be able to talk to him more. But then, first of all, that makes no sense whatsoever. But also, in the opening, it does show two of them, but I thought it was like more like a mirror thing. So maybe that could still like either mixed personality or some type of they were trying to show some type of not symbolism, but so they were trying to show. That's what I thought. Maybe the opening was just kind of playing games. So when it showed that, I was like, oh, that would kind of make sense if she was just trying to act like she had she was a twin to maybe because she's obviously like crushing on Keiichi here. Her personality completely did shift. Like the way she acted when she got that doll was very different than the way she's acted in general of this show. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. But no, I like her. I definitely like her character more than the last one they just that they had focused on in the last few episodes. I more so just because I don't feel like, at least the way she's acting, I didn't feel like she was being you would never think she'd be able to act that cute instead of kind of being the tomboyish type girl. But until that point, I thought she was acting pretty real. But if she's actually she's acting like another person, or if she's or maybe she actually is that, and then she puts on an act being like a tomboyish type person, then that, I guess that's not really being real with yourself. But I don't know. I think this was an interesting episode. It feels like the first episode where they're kind of, it feels like setup to me, like because it's totally different. It's totally different than what happened in the first episode, but it seems like it's the same day. So it's very interesting. I'm liking this because it's like taking the same characters and then putting them in different scenarios. It's what it feels like, because it's the different day, or I mean, it's the same day or whatever, but they're doing different things, and he's reacting differently. One thing I did notice at the very end I thought was odd is just like the way everybody in the town was just, those guys, obviously, I was like, the only gangsters in town, they must not be from there, because the way everyone else was acting was crazy. That seemed a little odd in the first place. Like, maybe it's a small town thing where everyone kind of, if you live here, we're gonna back you up. Maybe it might have been that type of thing there, but it was still kind of odd the way they look, because it was more than just, hey, don't do that. It was like they just looked super like crazy and pissed. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. We do these every Thursday. We're also doing Jujutsu Kaisen every Friday, which is tomorrow, as well as all the other shows I react to. So feel free to subscribe to the channel and check all that content out. If you want to see stuff early and uncut, check out patreon.com/ajrich123 to check out all my early and uncut reactions over there. Twitch, everything is down below in the description, so make sure you check those links out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.